On May 2nd, 2025, the quiet of Gairloch, Nova Scotia, was shattered by a frantic 911 caller mother reporting her two young children, Lilly and Jack Sullivan, missing from their yard. The children had been playing outside moments before now. They were gone without a trace. RCMP responded immediately, launching a massive search in the dense, unforgiving woods surrounding the Sullivan home. The terrain was treacherous, steep ravines, thick forest and rocky outcrops, making the search even more urgent and difficult. As hours passed, fear grew. Had the children simply wandered off, or was something more sinister at play? A vulnerable person alert went out, and the faces of Lilly and Jack quickly became known across the province. The community, once peaceful, was gripped by fear and disbelief. How could two children vanish in broad daylight? No witnesses, no note, no sign of struggle, just an open door, scattered toys, and a haunting absence. The lack of evidence was as baffling as it was terrifying, leaving investigators and neighbors alike searching for answers. The case began with a void, a silent, empty space where two young lives should have been. And as the search began in earnest, that void only deepened. In the days that followed, over 160 RCMP officers and volunteers scoured nearly 4 square kilometers of rugged terrain. Drones, canine units, and underwater teams searched every inch, ravines, wetlands, and ponds, leaving no stone unturned. Despite the exhaustive effort, not a single clue linked to Lilly or Jack was found. Tips poured in, over 480 in total, but each led to a dead end. No security footage, no suspicious vehicles, no physical evidence. It was as if the children had vanished into thin air. The search area was expanded, but hope began to fade as days passed with no sign of the siblings. By May 7th, the massive ground search was scaled back, shifting to targeted, intelligence-led efforts. The community's anguish grew, and even seasoned investigators were unsettled by the total lack of evidence. The possibility of a tragic accident seemed less likely. The absence of any trace was deeply disturbing. The investigation entered a new phase, driven by the chilling realization that something far more complex might have happened. The silence of the forest became a haunting echo of the unanswered questions. The search for Lilly and Jack was now a race against time and uncertainty. As the search shifted, attention turned to the family, especially the children's stepfather. He cooperated fully, handing over his phone, answering every question, and even requesting a polygraph, which proved inconclusive. He claimed to have surveillance footage from the day before, but it was never released publicly. The RCMP noted his cooperation and named no suspects, leaving the investigation in limbo. The community, once united, became divided. Some believed the children were lost to the wilderness, others suspected foul play. The lack of evidence fueled suspicion and debate, fracturing trust among neighbors. Theories swirled: accident or abduction, stranger or someone close. The mystery of Lilly and Jack's disappearance became a source of grief, suspicion, and fear. Online, the case exploded. Social media flooded with speculation, conspiracy theories, and misinformation. False reports and wild accusations hampered the investigation and tormented the family. The RCMP struggled to combat rumors, urging the public to trust only official sources. By early June, the investigation shifted. Authorities announced they were now treating the case as a possible crime. Search warrants were executed, electronic devices seized, and the Sullivan property was searched again, this time for evidence of foul play. 11 specialized RCMP units joined the probe, analyzing data and re-examining every lead. The case was no longer just a missing person search, it was a criminal investigation with the chilling possibility of abduction or worse. The search for truth had entered a darker, more urgent phase. As of June 27, 2025, Lilly and Jack Sullivan remain missing, their case an agonizing mystery. No suspects, no breakthrough evidence, just haunting questions and a community in limbo. Theories persist: accident, stranger abduction, or a planned disappearance by someone close. The impact is profound: grief, suspicion, and the destructive power of online speculation. The RCMP continued their relentless investigation, urging anyone with information or footage from the area to come forward. The search for Lilly and Jack endures, driven by hope, determination, and the belief that someone, somewhere, knows the truth. If you have any information, contact the Pictou County RCMP or Crime Stoppers.